Hello, hi, I trust that you're fine. Once again, Evelyn Nyambura Gakinya welcomes you to our YouTube channel, Angel's Eye Optical Center Mbarara. Today, we are looking at one of the most common conditions that most people are complaining about at all ages. This is none other than digital strain or computer syndrome. This is a condition that happens to people who are using computer or any other digital devices which cause the eyes to strain. And the strain may come in these symptoms. There is blurry vision, there is tearing of the eyes, there is redness of the eyes, dryness of the eye, and at times itchy eyes. So the person who is experiencing digital strain might complain or might present such symptoms and signs. Digital strain is common of recent because in recent years, almost everyone has a smartphone, has a computer, or they have any other gadget that is a digital item, which is making the eyes to be exposed to some amount of light than it used to be in years of some time back. So you find that the eye is getting a bit dry, the eye is getting strained, and so the person develops what we call computer vision syndrome. Computer vision syndrome can be a group of those discomforts that come. So some people also go to an extent of saying that they have fatigue, they feel so tired, the eyes are at times paining, the vision is a bit blurry, and to some in severe cases, some people may complain of even headache. Digital strain, anyone who is using computers, smartphones, or any other gadgets, digital gadgets, is at a risk of getting the digital strain. This is because people who are using computers tend to blink less. They tend to rest less. So you find the person is using the computer for longer hours and they have not gotten any rest. So the eyes tend to become dry because the blinking is less. And when we don't blink, that doing, like you can see, that one is what allows you to moisturize your cornea. And once it is not moisturized, then you find that your eyes are feeling dry. Then you'd want to distribute the tears. That is where you find you're doing like that, resulting to itching when it is when the eyes are exposed to the digital lights so much. The other thing that can make you to be at a risk of having digital strain is poor lighting. Your environment, when you're using these digital items, gadgets, you should have proper lighting. But when you have very poor lighting, like you have dim light, or you have some very sharp light from this corner, another light from this other corner, and maybe where you are, so there is a lot of lights wavelengths around the environment, then that one can also cause digital strain. What about the posture? Are you using your digital gadget very close? So that one also can predispose you to having digital strain. How many hours are you using your computer? If you're using your computer for many hours, then you're likely to be at risk of having digital strain. But the good news is that with technological changes, the optical fraternity has come up with very good lenses which are able to filter for you the light which would cause you to have the digital strain. So you find that there are glasses like what I'm wearing, which we call blue block lenses, that block that excessive light, the glares that come from these digital gadgets. So you find that you are able to see comfortably, to do your work very comfortably. But still, we tell you that in case this persists, you can do breaks. When you have used the computer maybe for 2 continuous hours, then you can take a break and maybe take a stroll or just focus some feet away from your computer so that you can give your eyes some rest. You can also give your eyes some exercise, because just as any other part of the body, the eye also requires exercise. So we also encourage you to be hydrated. And in very severe cases, like for example, you already have gotten the digital strain and you have the dryness, then there are some eye drops that are prescribed, like the natural tears, to make sure that your eye is lubricated, it has enough tears to reduce the effect of the dry eye. The other thing is that we advise you to make sure that your posture is correct when you're using items like the computer, gadgets like the laptop. They should be at a position that is recommended so that you don't strain your back, because at times you find that people who are having digital strain, they also suffer from the neck and the neck and shoulder pain. So we would want you to have the proper posture for your computer or for your laptop. Also, when you're using your phone, stop bringing it very close to your eyes. This is because it can contribute to the digital strain. So currently at Angel's Eye, we do offer the anti-glare lenses, but the newest one is the blue block lenses, which people who have used them are really reporting comfort when using their digital items or gadgets. So don't be worried, it can be taken care of. Another thing that we would tell you, that your digital strain can become so much worse if you have an underlying refractive error that has not been corrected. People who have astigmatism, people who have myopia, hypermetropia, they tend to have a pronounced digital strain. Another thing that can cause digital strain to worsen is you using glasses that are not recommended for far use. Like the way we say the reading glasses, you have been given reading glasses purely for reading, but you force your eyes to use them to read at your computer. So you find that you have forced your eyes, and so you have resorted to digital strain. So you shouldn't be worried. Almost all eye conditions, they can be handled if screening is done in time and management is done in time. Thank you so much.